now. That's okay. So you're participating in a local scholarship pageant, which I love. I've done it and I've won. I only did it twice. The first year I did not place. Okay, I did terrible the first year.
Yes, ma'am.
But the second year I had almost like a couple of points away from a perfect score.
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
And I won $4,000. And I took that money with me to college. So I understand that this is your senior year, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, you should know me, and if you don't, it's probably because it's been so many years, probably since I've seen you. But when I came to the game, when Humboldt played Trenton, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I said, that girl is so cute. And it ended up being you. You're so cute. Like, so gorgeous to me. That your beautiful brown skin.
Where did you see me?
You was cheering.
Was I in middle school?
No, well, I'm saying like recently I saw you.
I've never seen you.
I was at the game. And aren't you kin to, I hate to say names over recording, but I graduated with your cousins, I believe. La Destiny.
Yes, Destiny and Corn.
Yep.
Yeah.
La Destiny and Corn, they were like my best friends in middle school, elementary. So like I remember you from when we were younger, but it's been years since I saw you. And then I saw you at the game.
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't know that was you, of course. But I was like, she looked familiar. But when I saw you, I was like, oh my gosh, she is so gorgeous. She is so gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And then
the Corn today.
You said you talked to her today?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell her Kay said hey.
I will. She want me to babysit. Oh my God. Monday.
So yeah. That's our connection. Which is really cool.
Yes, ma'am.
So then it's funny, like then a few weeks later, after seeing you at the game, your mom hit me up and was like, hey, she trying to do Miss Play.
Yes, ma'am. I said I want the best, and she's like, and my best friend, her mother recommended you because Hannah is cousins with you. So
yes, girl, they got you the best now. We're going to work now. So I'll tell you about my type of style of coaching.
Yes, ma'am.
We're gonna go into more of your like vision and your goals for this. Your mama already kind of told me a little bit about your aspirations, so I know a little bit, but you can expound on those today.
Yes, ma'am.
But today is really just all about us making an introduction. I know it's on video, but really getting an understanding of where this journey is about to take us, where you want to go with this journey, and what you really need, a timeline, and really kind of getting to know me. Well, getting to know me, not kind of, but getting that start and fresh to know me where I'm at in life now. Okay. Yeah. So I'll start. I graduated from University of Memphis. I went to Humboldt High School, graduated from Humboldt. You know, Trenton and Humboldt been rivals for forever. You know what I'm saying?
We play Humboldt today.
Really? Where?
Yes, here at Peabody.
Okay, I might come to the game.
The boys, yes, and me and 7:30.
Okay.
Hannah's cheering too, so we love cheering against each other. But it's not.
It was because of our class, my senior year, when I did so I played basketball, I was in band, I ran track, and then my first year in middle school, I cheered, but then I stopped cheering and played basketball and did other stuff. And then senior year in high school, I cheered again. So our senior year, we actually brought the whole like cheer rivalry battles to Humboldt because they weren't doing that before. So that's kind of cool to still see them doing. It's like, okay, y'all still.
They do good. We don't stand. I'm not gonna even say nothing. They do really good.
Yeah. But anyway, so I might come tonight. It says 7:30. Yes. I might have time to do that. But okay, anyway, I went to University of Memphis. I did all that in high school. I've accomplished so much. Like when it comes to scholarships, I love doing it because I know if you're going to college, you want to have that extra money. You want to be able to say, I'm going to college, at least my first semester and first year, I'm good. So I really love helping girls and young women develop in the scholarship pageant space because you can learn so much, like interview skills and professionalism and etiquette. You learn stage presence and how to carry yourself in front of people. You get to be able to develop your confidence when it comes to your talent. You also can learn sales and fundraising from doing sponsorships and donations and stuff like that.
Yes, ma'am.
It's just a lot that you can learn that can help you become more professional for your aspirations. So since then, I was Miss Black Gibson County 2014. I was Miss Bronze 2015. I took a break, went to college. Then I did Miss Crimson and Cream, which is a D9. I'm a Delta Sigma Theta sorority. So the Kappas had a pageant called Miss Crimson and Cream. So I was Miss Crimson and Cream 2019. I was Miss Milan Crown and Scepter 2022. And I'm currently Miss Gibson County, USA 2023. And
Yes,
I'll be competing at Miss Tennessee, USA in like 2.5, 3 weeks, 3 weeks.
Good luck.
Thank you.
That was fun. I would be nervous. That's a lot of people.
Yeah. But it becomes exciting, like everything else when you get into it.
Yes, ma'am.
And so this one that I'm in now, it leads to Miss Tennessee. Miss Milan led to Miss Tennessee, which led to Miss America. This leads to Miss USA and then Miss Universe. So my goal is to become Miss Universe.
Right.
Yes,
I love watching Miss Universe.
Yes, they be giving, honey.
Yes.
Okay. So that's a little bit about me and where I'm at. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a speaker. I'm a creative. I'm a social media influencer. I get paid by Meta, which is now merged between Facebook and Instagram. So I'm a social media influencer. I'm an entrepreneur full time. I do not have a 9 to 5 right now. I might get one later. I don't know. I'm really entrepreneur, like true and true.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a lot of flexible, but I'm very disciplined when it comes to my time. My coaching style is mixed with, so I have a high standard. I have a high standard of excellence. And excellence looks different on many different levels, okay? Beyonce excellence is different from Kay's excellence, where I'm at right now. But that's not to say that my excellence won't evolve. So I say that to say whatever your level, when I determine what your level of excellence is, I'm always going to have that be your standard.
Yes.
I'm big on being very specific to a person, being very, because you're unique. You have your own thing, your own it factor. So I really hone in on that so that can be emphasized in all that you do. That's my specialty. I bring energy. I am really, really great at encouraging you, but I'm not easy. I will work, okay? I will work you. I will follow up with you. I will be kind to you. But when I say I'm not easy, it's because I'm going to hold you accountable to what you say you want, to your vision and your goals. And I think that people need that.
Yes,
and I also mentor, but the difference between what we're doing right now, between mentoring and coaching is I'm helping you develop a specific skill that will bring you certain results for a certain amount of time. Mentoring is more of I'm here to help you whenever you need advice, whether it's personal, professional, et cetera, et cetera. But right now, what you've invested in, what your mom and your family has been invested in, is a coach to choose specific skills to hone in on for specific results.
Yes, ma'am.
So I cannot guarantee that you will win.
Yeah, right.
I can only set a standard for you to win and an excellence for you to win. Everything else is up to you. Everything else is under your control. Okay? Everything else is based on your faith and belief in yourself and your willingness to change, your willingness to be coachable, and your willingness to execute.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? So I'm really big on inspiring young women to be their unique selves, not to necessarily be entrepreneurs because everybody is not an entrepreneur. But whatever your unique gift is, your talent, my passion is to like see that in you and like help you mold it and evolve to that next place. I want you to be better than I was, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
My goal as a coach, as a teacher, as a mentor, as a friend is always to help people be better when they go and execute than I was. Because if you're just as good as me, that's great. But if you're better than me, then you're a part of my legacy. You're a part of me. Who is running? You're a part of me. So I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna give you less because I don't want you to be great. Like I want you to be greater than me.
Right.
The person that is coaching, teaching you should want that for you. If they don't, then there may be a little something wrong, okay, with their mindset. I'm not gonna say that character, it's just mindset thing.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm big on accountability, and I can already see some things about you that I love, and I'm like, this is the perfect. I'm not gonna say perfect, but you're my ideal coaching client, okay? Because you're
Thank you.
very communicative, you filling out stuff, you responding, like all those things are really, really great. So I already have positive green flags, not red flags.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that's a little bit about me, my coaching style, my expectations, my mindset. And throughout this, you'll be able to access me through text and calls, and email. I definitely prefer email, but I know you're still in high school, probably still getting acclimated to email. So I don't mind texting. You have access to daily text as well. So that's what I have to say. Now I'm gonna be quiet a little bit and let you talk and tell me where you are. I want to know like where you are mentally, how you feeling in life, some of your aspirations, and then specifically your goal and your vision for doing this pageant.
Well, I chose to do the pageant because I want to get out of my comfort zone. Because I'm really like, I'm shy until I get used to you, like meet you and stuff, get to know you. But I'm trying to get like when I speak in front of people, I don't talk loud and stuff, and that's not gonna work for the pageant. So I not have to get out of that, and I just want to be confident and prove people wrong. People that tell me I can't do stuff, because some people try to talk down on me and stuff and say that I can't do things, and then I kind of get in my head and like believe it and stuff. So that's why I'm doing the pageant.
Oh, yay! We're gonna prove them wrong. I love doing that. I love that. So if I'm hearing you correctly, and I like to communicate effectively, so you'll hear me say back to you what I'm thinking you're saying or what I'm getting what you're saying. And if I'm wrong, be like, okay, no, that's not what I meant.
Excuse me.
So your goal is to become more confident,
Yes.
to speak up clearly and with volume,
Yes.
and to kind of start to overcome that self-doubt,
Yes.
as well as basically make the haters be quiet.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Just hush. Put them on hush mode. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
We can do that. We can do that. So as far as the confidence piece, I think we'll definitely develop that as we go through in your opportunity. So I want you to think of this as an opportunity, not necessarily a competition, because it's more of an opportunity for you to grow and for you to showcase that growth.
Yes.
So when you use certain words, right, when you use certain words, it comes with a certain feeling. So we're not going to say competition, although you are competing. But if we're going to use the word competing, you're only competing with the old version of Hannah.
Yes, ma'am.
You're not competing with the other girls that are going to be on the stage. You're competing with the old version of Hannah.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, let me say this, okay? I have to say this because I'm a person of integrity. My sister is also competing in Miss Black Gibson County.
Oh, Kirsten.
Right? Yes. So I just want you to know that she hasn't asked me to help her in any way other than financially. So I'm not currently helping anyone else. You're the only person that I'm working with in this pageant so far. So I want to be full transparent in that because I know it is a competition and people can't feel a certain way if you're doing certain things and blah, blah,
Yes,
blah, blah. But
yes, ma'am.
anyway, she hasn't asked me for anything. If anything else changes, I'll let you know. And if you feel some type of way about it, we can talk ourselves through it or whatever
Yes,
we need to do. So yes, it's a competition, but most importantly, you're competing with the old version of yourself, but not to the point where you're aggressively like judging who you used to be, but you're welcoming. That's who I was. This is who I am now, and this is what I'm working toward. Which
yes, ma'am.
they all are still you, right? Like you can't be like, oh, that ain't me no more, but it's not you, but it ain't you. You know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Because I want, like, the confidence and stuff that I gain for me to take that with me even after the competition, like, whenever I'm having, because I'm really insecure about a lot of stuff, like my voice and stuff, like, and I don't want to, like, I want to just, it's not even about the outside, it's because I'm really bubbly and stuff, and being a, like, a black woman, people think that you got to be a certain way, and that's, I don't think that's, and I used to think that being different, I was different, me being different, I thought it was from, like, um, I didn't know why until later I knew it's because I'm Christian. And that's why I was kind of set apart like that. And it had nothing to do with acting a certain way, like if I'm black enough or any of that. So I'm just trying to get out of that. But all, my friends are black. I'm a little country. But, you know, I just trying to accept who I am and not care what other people think and stuff.
okay. So what I think too, when we meet tomorrow, I'm gonna give you a book that I wrote, and I'm an author, and it talks about some of the things that you're talking about right now.
Yes, ma'am.
I wrote a book because I was like you myself. I've always felt different, and then I had people prophesy into my life and say, "You
Yeah.
are different," you know what I mean, and you are special. You know, so I want to let you know that I think that's our alignment as well. That difference piece, that set apart piece, and it's okay, but it is a journey into accepting it. And even as I accept like the things, it's like next year or next month or next week, I got something new that I got to accept about myself. So it's not, you're never going to reach a destination. You're just going to evolve. And when you evolve, things just change. You know, it just continues to be shaped a little bit better. Like when somebody's doing pottery, it doesn't start out it doesn't end how it started out. Like that person has to shape it and like do all these different things to mold it to be. So like that's what I mean when I say evolve and when I say mold. It's okay to be the shape that you are now, but now we're gonna start to chisel away that not liking my voice. Girl, I didn't even like my feet. I didn't like my hair.
What?
I didn't like my skin because I had eczema growing up.
Yes, ma'am.
Like I still have scarred feet from playing basketball and stuff like that. It has taken me so much like time and like gentleness and self-acceptance to be able to say this is who I am. In 2018, I had suffered a great loss of a boyfriend, girl. I was in college.
Yes, ma'am.
I just thought we was gonna be together forever. We were in college. It was like close to my last year. He was already about to graduate. I just thought this was the man. You know,
Yes,
I was so in love with him. But it didn't happen. He actually ghosted me. Like when I say ghosted me, he like ghosted me hard. Like
I know how that goes.
ghosted me hard. He had already moved back to Kentucky where he was from.
Oh my goodness.
Still going to school, and this dude ghosted me. I was about to say the N word, but this dude ghosted me. So after that, like in 2018, I had went to LA to model for a fashion show. I modeled on this 10-foot high stage, right?
Yes.
I met people from all over the US, and we kind of talked then, but he had like basically ghosted me, and like this was like months later. I went in October to LA. That was my first time flying. That was my first time in LA. Like I was like living large.
Yes.
And after he ghosted me, and then like started back talking to me then, because he ghosted me like in the spring, summer. So October came, the weather was changing. I really was still not accepting who I was, all that going on. I think I had just cut my hair, like I had just went like this short.
Yes,
So I was like on this journey of like, okay, I gotta start loving myself more.
right.
He popped back up in my life, and then
That's
like,
not but the devil. They want to come and pop up when you're doing good.
you want to pop back up, like what?
Yeah.
So at that time, it's like October, November. It pops back up. The weather is changing. I'm doing exams. Exam in college is like a whole nother beast. Okay, let me just tell you
Yes,
that.
ma'am.
And I had just found out my grandmother was sick as well.
Right.
And on top of that, after him popping back up, after him ghosting, all this stuff going on, I found out he was lying to me, like our relationship and everything. And at this point, I was just so over life. I wanted to take my own life. I didn't want to
Yes,
be here
ma'am.
anymore. I was just like, I am. This is too
Yes,
much. My grandmother's about to pass away. Like she's sick with cancer. Like the weather is changing. I got exams. This dude is playing with me. Like I'm
right.
over it. So I did try to take my life. I think I was about to turn 22.
Yes, ma'am.
But after that and overcome, I'm still here, so I didn't take my life.
Thank you.
Um, it came. That's when I did miss the next year, 2019. 2018. Later that year, I met a mentor. Started getting into entrepreneurship.
Yes,
Then 2019 came. My grandmother was getting sicker. I decided it was my last year, so I had to go to school full time. So I went to school spring, summer, and winter to finish out my senior year. I needed to pay for summer classes because my mom's a single parent,
yes,
um, whatever. And I was like, I gotta do this pageant because I need this money. So
right.
I gotta get this money. So I did the pageant. It was 2019. I did the pageant. I enrolled in therapy because, of course, I tried to harm myself. So they suggested that I start to check in regularly. So I was in therapy. I was going to school full time. And I said, I need to do this pageant. My grandmother was passing away. And me and my grandmother were like this. And I won. I won. I won the $1,000. I won the title. My grandmother passed away like 2 weeks later.
Oh,
It was crazy. But I said that all to say, at every level, you're going to have to accept something new about yourself. You're going to discover something new about yourself. So when we meet tomorrow, I'm going to give you my book as a gift.
yes, ma'am.
And I hope that you read it. It's not long at all. It's like 65 pages. Really, if you even have 2 hours within the day, you could probably be finished with it.
Yes,
Truthfully,
ma'am.
you can read it on the plane. You know what I mean? It's that simple, but it has a lot of jewels in it, and I want to share that with you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So it's about to be 4:00. So I'm gonna tell you my expectations for you, and you can say, okay, that's too much. I need you to calm down. Like y'all like those, let's do it. So my expectation for you is to become the next Miss Black Gibson County,
Yes,
2023. Like to hold the crown and to like be able to sit in that and deserve that.
yes, ma'am.
That's my expectation. My next expectation would be to at least place around like first mate.
Yes, ma'am.
That's if we don't, secure the crown. And so with that expectation, that's gonna really come through us really honing in on some interview stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
Stage presence stuff, just based off what I'm hearing you right now, stage presence and that interview portion is really where you're gonna have to work hard and strive. And so we're going to need to pick a platform that you can stand on.
I picked depression and anxiety. I picked both of them because if they ask me, I'd be like, well, to me, like anxiety kind of would cause depression, and then depression kind of cause anxiety because they kind of work like that. If you know what I mean, like you being nervous all the time will make you kind of be standoffish, and then you're lonely and you go in that space. So I would be able to talk about that. So that's why I chose that.
Okay.
But,
And even that, it's like, okay, we gotta develop your story around that.
right.
So that's gonna take us take us doing some writing and some, some real work. So this is,
Yes.
I remember when I did my platform for Miss Black, I did single parent homes, me living without my father. And
Yes.
I remember when I was doing my mock interviews and I was training, I had moments where I actually was crying because it was that dear to my heart and
Yes.
something that I really hadn't talked about. So we're going to have to bring that real piece of you in, because that's what's going to set you apart. You being able to share your story and not make them feel, but have the opportunity for them to feel you in the interview.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what set me apart. That's what helped me win. Them being able to connect, because at the end of the day, they are human. Okay, they put their pants on the same way you do, and if
yes.
they ain't, we need to check on them. Okay,
Ma'am.
they bleed like you do, and if they not, maybe we need to check on that. But
Yes, ma'am.
so I'm excited.
Me
That's
too.
my expectation, is for you to become the next Miss Black Clemson County 2023 or first maid. And my expectation is for your confidence to be able to be diverse.
Yes, ma'am.
In all areas of your life, because you're gonna need it in all areas. Right now, people are saying, "Wow, you're bold," and I'm like, "Do you know how hard I work for this? I'm
Yes.
not gonna stop." Like, I want you to feel like that too at some
Yes.
point. So I think that we were gonna work really well together, and I'm excited to hear more about the depression and anxiety.
Yes,
So that we
ma'am.
build that platform off. So tomorrow when we meet, we're probably gonna meet in person. I'm gonna give you the location.
What time is that? My mother's did not tell me. I have her surprise birthday party is tomorrow.
It's at 1:30.
She did not tell me. Is it gonna be in Humboldt?
Yeah, in Gibson County.
Okay.
What time is her surprise birthday party?
It starts at 12:30, but I could just leave.
You sure?
I mean, cause
We can push it back. It's no big deal. We can push it back.
I didn't want to cancel on you, and cause she didn't tell me, cause she
She
scheduled.
don't know either. She don't know. It's a surprise, so she didn't know.
Oh, okay.
So if it's her surprise birthday party, that's why she scheduled it at that time, because she didn't know.
Oh, right.
Right.
Okay. That's why I can't tell. I can't do it, cause then they'll let it out.
Do you have anything else to do later that day?
At 5, I have another Zoom call, but it's at 5. We're supposed to. It's a game that night that I'm supposed to cheer at, but I think I told my coach I'm not coming. But what time? Let me see. I'm trying to think. Are you free on Sunday evenings, or are you booked for this Sunday?
I typically don't work on Sundays, and that's what I told your mom, because she was one on Sunday as well. I was like, I don't do anything on Sundays. It's like my day.
Right.
But let me see, because we be having whatever to do right after.
I know I'm out of school Monday.
You want to do Monday?
What time? And I'll just tell Quan that, because I'm babysitting for her, but I don't know what time she said. But I'm gonna ask her and tell her that at a certain time I have to go.
Okay. Whatever, I'm flexible. We can do morning, we can do afternoon, we can do evening. We just can't do around 6 to 8.
Okay. Monday then.
We need to reschedule tomorrow. We could do Monday instead, because your mom has you scheduled for February 25th. I told her we wanted to get as many sessions in before I go and compete in March, so that's why she did it that way. But I'm open to opening my schedule for you, because I have certain days for that. So I'm pretty flexible. I know Tuesday I'm probably going to be in Memphis.
Okay.
With somebody. But if you just absolutely want to do Sunday, I will give you that. But
yeah, off days, so I don't want to do that. I'm going to say Monday.
We could do morning. I don't know what time, if she was trying to get you to do afternoon or evening, but we could do morning.
Saturday morning?
You want to do Saturday? You want to do tomorrow morning?
What time?
Well, tomorrow morning I have a meeting at 9:30, and then I have another. I have to go to the shop at 11. Then I have another client at 12 that I just rescheduled her to.
How long is the what we're supposed to be doing? How long is it going to be?
It's typically 60 to 90 minutes.
60 to 90. What time do you want to do in the morning? And I'll just do that.
We could go early.
It doesn't matter to me. I mean, cause I'll be back. I just have to be back here like maybe I guess like 11 or 10 something to get ready for her thing.
Well, let's do 8.
8.
8 a.m.
Okay.
I'll text you the location. And you'll just meet me out there at 8 a.m. And what we're gonna, cause we're 30 minutes in now, and that didn't even like the last 2 or 3 minutes has been us trying to figure out our schedule. We can still do a Monday too, if you want to. And I guess since your mom she scheduled everything, I'll probably just send you my schedule so you can schedule everything.
Yes,
because she scheduled it. I'll send you too.
Yes, ma'am.
But it's a matter of communication. If something doesn't work, a time doesn't work, just let me know. We can like figure it out. Your mom already paid for 2 sessions already, so
Yes, ma'am.
and this one was like start. So tomorrow 8 a.m. will be our second, and you have six sessions.
Okay.
We have said that we're probably gonna need. So if we need more, then we'll do more. If we need less, we'll do less. But I'm pretty sure 6 sessions will be an adequate amount. But if you need more, I'm open to doing more. So
yes.
Tomorrow at 8 a.m., I'm gonna reschedule. I'm gonna send it to your email. So look for that. And then if you want to do Monday, I know she has you scheduled for February 25th, and that's at 1:30 again.
You know what? I think I have a game Monday, so I can't do Monday. Oh my goodness. So it's gonna have to be tomorrow at 8.
Okay, so tomorrow 8 a.m. and then you have another one February 25th at 1:30. So just check all of that, and I'll send you the confirmation so you can check it. And then we need to change it, we can change it.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna look at my calendar today then.
Okay, cool beans. You got any questions? Anything else you want to say?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course. I look forward to this, and I'll see you in the morning, bright and early.
Ma'am.
All right.
Talking to you.
It's nice to talk.